Inner Quest explores various pathways through which you can connect with the infinite wisdom of the universe and apply it to personal, professional, and spiritual growth. This program, featuring accomplished practitioners, educators, and authors, is provided by Infinity Foundation, an innovative center for holistic studies and research. We invite you to share this journey with us.
Hello, welcome to Inner Quest. My name is Jay Stone, your host for today, and our guest is Jill Kempner. Welcome, Jill.
Hi, thank you.
Well, let me tell the audience a little bit about you. Jill was a massage therapist for 20 years and is currently a yoga angel teacher, as well as an angel professional. And as an angel professional, Jill's passion for angel alchemy helps you get the issues out of your tissues so you can receive more love from your angels. So why don't you tell our audience what is an angel professional?
Absolutely. So as an angel professional, I help you to get your issues out of your tissues using angel alchemy. And what I love is that angel alchemy is the angelic energy of compassion. And so, you know, using this beautiful medicine, this healing energy to clear your body, mind, and spirit so that you can receive love, wisdom, healing, compassion from your angels.
Okay. Now, do you have a definition from an angel? Does it has to be like a famous archangel? Could it be an angel be someone we love, a pet? What are some examples of angels, and how do you define one?
Yeah, that's a great question. So there's so many amazing angels, right? So there's angels of peace, there's angels of healing, there's angels of calm, there's angels of awakening. And then, of course, there's beautiful archangels. So we can call on as many archangels as we want to. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Raziel.
Yeah. Before the show, you brought a deck of angel cards.
I did.
And you tapped it and you cut it and say, well, let's see what shows up. And why don't you tell our audience about that card you picked?
Okay, great. You want to hear about Archangel Raziel? So
yeah.
Archangel Raziel is the wizard angel. He is the alchemist archangel. He's actually one of my favorites because of the alchemy. So I thought it was kind of interesting that he showed up. Archangel Raziel can help you to clear past lives. He works with the third eye chakra, opening your clairvoyance. He works with your solar plexus chakra, helping you take back your power, and also helps to open up your spiritual understanding of like whatever you're going through, whatever your wound is, whatever your issue is. He can help you to have a spiritual understanding of that experience that you're having, which is really empowering.
Well, this archangel, you think of mind, body, and spirit. So
absolutely.
The spirit is part of everything that is attached to our mind and body.
Absolutely.
And then some.
Exactly. And so the medicine that I bring, the medicine of the angels, creates true healing by using alchemy, by using transformation of energy, taking one energy and turning it into another. And
is that how you define alchemy?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So
exactly.
Turning one energy into another.
Yes.
So can you give an example, like?
Yes.
Or let me take a guess at
yeah.
this. So someone's feeling sad,
mm-hmm.
you could turn it into happiness.
Exactly. Yeah. Into
somebody's
joy.
Fear, and turn it into courage.
Yeah. Or peace.
Okay.
Or safety.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And who decides? Who does the alchemy? The angel, the angel professional, or the person who's come to you?
Yeah, that's such a great question. You know, of course, Source is really doing the alchemy, right?
Okay.
But the tool that we're using is the heart of Angel Ariel, the heart of the heart of this angel, specifically with the integrative energy therapy system. So which is absolutely beautiful. So Source is really creating the alchemy, right? Angel Ariel's creating the alchemy, and then I become that channel or the vehicle for that alchemy to flow through, for that angelic energy of compassion to flow through. And of course, the client is always going to be the healer.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll be the facilitator of healing, me and the angels.
And since you mentioned this angel,
Yeah.
why don't you tell our audience a little bit about this angel?
Absolutely. So Angel Ariel is the angel of the IET system. And she is, well, you know, there's no gender in angels, but we sometimes refer to them as male or female. So Angel Ariel is the angel of your soul star chakra. She's the angel that connects you directly to your soul's mission. And it's kind of cool because when I received all the attunements and I took the training for, you know, this work that I do, you know, I was led to my soul's mission, right? I became an angel professional because of the work that I was doing on myself, my own self practice of self IET every day, and then what I was sharing with others, you know, the angelic energy of compassion.
And what IET is an acronym for what?
Integrated energy therapy.
Okay,
Yeah.
integrative energy. And what is getting integrated? Is it different energies?
Yes, I love that you're asking that. So what gets integrated is actually that issue in the tissue, that wound is turning into wisdom. So for example, shoulder pain, right? So you have shoulder pain, so your shoulders are hurting, and we can use the angelic energy of compassion and freedom to transform, to alchemize that issue in the tissue into freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, is it possible for someone to be mentally, emotionally, and spiritually transformed, but the body still hold the illness?
That is such a good question. And the answer is yes. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. You know, the body takes, so interesting that you asked that, because this is actually part of the, we talk about this in integrative energy therapy in the trainings, that the body takes the longest time to transform and to heal. But I can tell you for sure that the angelic energy of compassion does work to also eventually transform the physical body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. In all cases, you know, because I've heard like cancer patients or
Yeah.
AIDS patients
Yes.
who were near death said, "I've been healed," and even though the body was still wrecked with the disease, they felt mentally, emotionally, and spiritually they fully recovered.
Yeah, and that was maybe their awakening or their, you know, their peace. Yeah, the peace that passeth understanding.
Now, is this angel part of every session or healing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. What we do is we are trained and attuned to channel the angelic energy of compassion, and you do what's called a golden heart link. So you send golden light from your heart up through your upper chakras, through your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, golden light through your crown, and then up to the heart of Angel Ariel. And you send love. You start the flow of energy through the heart link by sending love and gratitude for the healing energy you're going to receive, and then you just let the angels do the work.
And when you're doing that, are you feeling that your own self?
Oh, absolutely. The best thing about integrative energy therapy is that you receive it as you're giving it. And actually something that I learned along the way of my practice in my field work was that the better I became as a receiver, the more I was able to give.
Because you had more energy and light and wisdom
Yes,
to
exactly.
pass on.
Exactly. So it was like a win-win.
Now, do you have a personal practice that prepares you to share your light and energy with the clients?
Absolutely. I wake up every morning and I pull my angel cards. It's actually my favorite thing to do.
These angel cards here?
I use the archangels mainly for clients right now. I have multiple different ways that I use my cards. So I use Archangel Michael, the crystals, and then I vary the middle deck. So I love cards, so I use a lot of them. So I pull nine angel cards in the morning, and I read those prayers. I connect with the energy. Then I meditate with the angels. I actually created a 13 spiritual chakra archangel meditation. So I listen to that chakra meditation, and while I'm doing this, I know this is like super amped up. While I'm listening to the meditation, I'm actually giving myself IET.
And do you feel your body and mind transform?
100%, 100%. Just recently, I started to add crystals to my practice of resting. So I meditate laying down, and I lay crystals on my body, just like I do with my clients. And the angels wanted me to do that to really receive what my clients are receiving, so that I can really have a wonderful experience and then be able to really share that medicine with them.
Now, you mentioned you put crystals on your body.
Yes.
Are there specific crystals that you use?
Well, I have a large collection of crystals.
I wish you would have brought some.
Well, I did, because I brought my selenite wand and I'm wearing some. So I have over 200. I could have closer to 300 crystals. So it just depends on what. So I do a crystal reading, and that's one of the ways I know which crystals I'm working with. Plus, this is really cool, every archangel is connected with a crystal. So depending on what is in my reading, right, and what medicine I'm working, I will call in that crystal from that archangel and kind of link that up. So it's varied.
Okay, and do your clients get to pick the crystals they use for their sessions?
I love that you asked that. So their angels usually pick the crystals, and
Okay.
I wanted to name a few, because as you were talking, I heard the angels say, rose quartz, clear quartz, selenite, green tourmaline, black tourmaline are some of the crystals I use. I use crystals from all the different elements. So the earth element, the water element, the fire element, the
Sure.
wind element, and the storm element. So I tend to try to bring at least one.
Balance,
Yeah,
too.
exactly. It's balance. So I bring in all the elements for my clients, and their angels will let me know. Like I said, depending on their reading, when I pull a reading for them for their session before they come, I know what archangels are helping them transform that issue and work on that wound, transform that issue in the tissue, and then I use the corresponding crystals that are connected with the archangels.
Well, you brought your daughter here today.
I did.
And do you ever allow her to practice with you in the morning?
So Claire likes to, I think, I'm so glad that you asked that. Claire likes to sleep in, so she often doesn't practice like literally with me in the morning, because that's at 6:30 in the
like
morning.
most teenagers,
Yeah,
by
yeah,
the way.
exactly.
Yeah, okay, so I get that.
But Claire does yoga, and she's starting to get into meditation a little bit more. And when she's not feeling well, we use things like, she gets headaches, so we use crystals and essential oils, and try to use natural medicine to create harmony.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I guess what I was trying to get at is can you use angels and crystals and IIT to make the family healthier and stronger?
Absolutely, 100%. And what I feel like it really starts with is me, right? Me walking my talk, using the medicine, using the tools, and I think it's like I'm leading by example. So
Okay.
I'm leading by example by doing it for myself. And then absolutely, when my kids are looking for something, I say, ask the angels.
Yeah.
So they know that's going to be the first thing out of my, did you ask the angels where it is?
and when you're working with clients, do you not only try to help the individual client, but also the client's family?
I'm so glad that you asked that, because a lot of times people will come and have, family things going on, family issues. And it's so fascinating that you asked that, because Archangel Raziel works with families and lineages and ancestral karma. And so when my client comes in and they have something going on with their family, I always have them focus on themselves first, and then know that that medicine, when it's working for them, will have a positive and empowering effect on their whole entire family. And I have seen so much transformation with clients. Their husbands asking about angel cards, and they never talked about it before, or asking for a reading, or asking for empowering energy from them. So it's great.
And the angel cards, do you recommend that to your clients as well, that they start a daily practice like yourself?
Yes, absolutely. Of course, to each his own. so I honor everybody's, path. But usually when people are coming to me, they're looking for tools. They're looking for tools of transformation, tools of awakening, tools of healing. And that's definitely a tool that I highly recommend. And I teach them how to use it, and I share, how to read the cards, how to connect. And it's not so much about the cards themselves, it's really about the archangels, right? The power of the archangels coming in. And the card is just a reminder of that.
Okay. Now, recently we had a guest who did much of her work via the internet.
Yeah.
Do your clients meet with you exclusively in person? Do you work with people over the phone or through the internet? How do you work with your clients?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Mostly it's one-on-one, face-to-face. But I do have a client who lives in Georgia, and we do all of our phone sessions. She comes into town a couple times a year for attunements and, a couple sessions in person. But so I do both in person and over the phone. And if you are over the phone, I set up my massage table like you're there. Mm-hmm. Like I create what I call a bolster body, and I put the crystals on. The crystals on the body. I use tuning forks. I use my beautiful music, the angel cards, the energy medicine. And I will find that actually the energy medicine can sometimes be even more powerful when the client is distant.
Mm-hmm. And then do you ever have clients report, that they can feel the crystals in a particular part of the body, yet they hadn't seen it, you haven't told them?
Oh, 100%. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're, and it's so empowering. It's so... it's really magical in a lot of ways.
Well, I'm going to do a quick public service. You're
Sure.
watching Inner Quest, which is sponsored by the Infinity Foundation, a nonprofit organization in Highland Park. Infinity offers a host of classes, including your angelic yoga. So I encourage you to check out. There's something for everybody in the family as individuals and as an entire family. Absolutely. So what about, you think of angels and the devils or demons. Is there such a thing? Do angel professionals acknowledge the devil or demons?
That's so interesting that you ask that. And, my answer is that I focus on the light. Mm-hmm. I focus on the light of my client's soul, the light of their angels. And when I focus on that light, I will see whatever is in their energy field that does not serve them. Mm-hmm. And I will work with the archangels, especially Michael, maybe the selenite wand, and clear whatever is not serving them. So yeah, there can definitely be negative energy and negative entities in people's field, and it's like no big deal. You just take some Palo Santo, and with intention, you send it to the light, and you clear it.
Now, is that the wand
Yes.
that you work with?
Yes, the selenite wand. This is my Archangel Michael wand.
Oh, that is very powerful. So is it possible that you can wave that wand to help someone who's watching at home?
I'm so glad that you asked that. I think so, yeah, because, we're all one, right? So if I would take the wand, right, and clear my own energy field, and you want to move slowly when you're combing through your aura and your energy field, just being mindful that you are releasing, and you want it to be very gentle and loving, but you want to work with clearing the joints, clearing your aura, clearing the chakras. I was just working with a client this week that we were talking about using a spiral motion or a circular motion to clear the root chakra. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and all the way down through the feet, and you go across the whole entire body.
Is that something you would do in your morning practice?
Yeah, absolutely. I use my selenite wand multiple times a day.
Is there something that you could do for our audience at home, or just by watching you do it, they can feel more peaceful and calmer?
Absolutely, yeah. Just the energy of selenite. It's a self-clearing crystal, so it never needs to be cleared, which is why it's such a great chakra cleaner, aura cleaner, cleanser. And then also it's infused with Archangel Michael's energy, so it's got double empowerment.
And did you learn about crystals as part of your angel training, or was that something that you just were able to combine?
Yeah, I think I just combined it. I just had a fascination for, the gems of Mother Earth, and I just love how grounding they are and how wise they are. They're like the ancient ones. So I really just started to kind of self-taught with how to work with the crystal energy. And I had some, teachers along the way who shared, this crystal is for that and that crystal is for that, but I really did a lot of self-study.
Okay. All right. Well, a few times I interviewed Dawn Silver, who, do you know Dawn?
I know Dawn, of course.
Yeah, and so she's a chiropractor, but started using crystals in her chiropractic and massage class. Lotus, Jewel of the Nile.
She's wonderful.
Yeah, so shout out to her. All right, so somebody schedules an appointment.
Yes.
What goes on? How do you start, and what goes on in a typical one of your angel sessions?
Yeah. So I have a coaching practice. So I have, angel coaching program. So the first initial session with me is called a breakthrough session, and it's an angel BTS, an angel breakthrough session. And in this session, we pull an angel card reading, and we call on the archangels, what archangels are supporting, your transformation, and we just kind of get clear about what they really want to work on. What is this one issue in the tissue that if this was cleared, you're in your flow, right? You're receiving from your angels. You're feeling your soul's joy. You're feeling ease and compassion. And so it's really a discovery session. And then I do spend a little bit of time with them on the table so they can experience the energy work, so they can feel what the IET.
Are you massaging them, or you're just doing energy work?
No massage anymore.
It's with the crystals.
I'm doing just energy work. So hands-on Reiki, hands-on IET.
Okay.
Yeah, so a combination of Reiki, IET, and then crystal healing.
Is Reiki and IET very similar?
Oh, very similar, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both energy medicine. They're both, unconditional love from source, and it's just a slightly different vibration. So IET is the angelic violet ray. So, and the Reiki ray is absolutely wonderful too. They're both absolutely wonderful.
And do you find common themes from the clients that come to you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's really beautiful to share and help others heal, because my focus is bringing healing, and absolutely many of my clients are looking to heal physical issues in the tissues, pain body, definitely clearing and healing anxiety is a big one, and then also this kind of just this opening, this awakening to their angelic team.
Now, are a lot of times current pain and suffering tied to what happened in the past?
Absolutely, yes,
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. This lifetime and other lifetimes, right?
Sure.
So, we look to open up and balance the chakras. We look at the aura and see what imprints are in the aura that may be impinging upon their joy or their happiness or their light.
Mm-hmm. And so that's the initial breakthrough session.
Mm-hmm.
And then do your clients buy a number of sessions, or they just, make appointments according to their own inner guidance?
Yeah, so I have a 3-month coaching program and a 6-month coaching program. So
Okay.
they can see which one really fits for them depending on what they're looking to transform, what they're looking to heal. So, it's an individual thing. I also, and I encourage them to really listen to their intuition on what the number of sessions that will most serve them. And oftentimes people will keep coming back.
And are they doing a session once a week? Does it go out once every couple weeks?
Yeah, that's great. So the 6-month program, people can, there's 13 sessions in that program, so they can do it in whatever fashion. And I also have an angel retreat day where they get an attunement and they learn how to play with the angel cards. And so there's an angel retreat day. And then those number of sessions, and they can just schedule them in the way that's most empowering for them. So some people come twice a month, 3 times a month, it just depends.
Now, do you ever have people come in as a couple or come in as a parent and a child?
Yes, I have had parent and child clients. Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't done couples. However, my clients are often talking about wanting to do some transformation in their marriage or relationship. So.
Okay. Now, you teach classes,
Yes.
so why don't you tell the audience what kind of classes you teach?
Absolutely. So I teach angel yoga at Infinity. I actually, the next six class series is starting on April 16th. So there's still time to register for
Of
that.
2019. Somebody.
Of 2019,
Yeah,
yes.
so somebody could be watching this in 2020, yeah.
Thank you, yes.
But hopefully you'll still be around.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and I surely will be. So angel yoga at Infinity, and then I also teach Ray, which is relaxing angel yoga.
Well, wait, I want to go back to that angel yoga.
Yeah.
So can children come to that?
I would say yes. Children can come. My class is in the day. It's a daytime class, so it's
Okay.
at 9:30 a.m. So most kids are in school.
Okay.
Yeah, this one is not specifically designed for children, but I absolutely think children can do angel yoga for sure.
Okay. Okay, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah,
All right,
no
so
worries,
next
no worries.
next class.
I'm also teaching receiving angel messages at Infinity as well. So I'm excited about that, giving people tools to receive messages from their angels through their intuition, through using angel cards, meditation, and energy work.
Okay. Awesome.
And integrative energy therapy, IET, also at Infinity.
Now, are any of those classes a prerequisite to the IET?
No, you can start at basic level IET, and just anybody can become a basic level IET practitioner.
Now, is there some overlap between the classes?
Yeah, thanks for asking. I mean, it's just, if you want to come and relax and experience your angels and stretch your body, you're going to come to angel yoga. If you want to learn how to get the issues out of the tissues on your own or work on other people, you're going to take the integrative energy therapy. So it kind of depends on what your intention is, what you're hoping to get out of the work.
Okay, we got about 2 minutes left. So,
Okay.
what do you want to talk about that we haven't gotten to yet?
Oh, well, I'm not sure. I was like, let me think. What have we not gotten to?
Well, so talk a little bit more about how angel therapy helps one overcome grief or illness.
Yes. So let me give an example. Let me give a little story. So my brother was recently in a traumatic car accident, and he almost died. He kind of died and came back. And I was always a believer in the work that I do now. I was always a believer in my angel cards and my energy medicine and the crystals, but walking with him through that journey, going to Northwestern University Hospital almost every single day for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the ICU for 4 weeks.
When did you start the angel therapy with your brother? Immediately?
Immediately. The second I found out, actually it was the weekend that I taught IET at Infinity, so it was like a very, very Mercury retrograde. And the second I found out about the accident, I started sending him Angel Ariel. I actually gave him an attunement. I was guided to give him an attunement, even though he didn't know what that was. I gave him an attunement so that he could continue.
Was this long distance? Or was this
I did the
in
attunement.
the
I did the
hospital?
attunement long distance, and I did a lot of energy work long distance. Partly because, when you're in ICU, like those nurses are like 24/7 taking care of you, and you don't want to be in their way. I mean, we were there and we were praying and we were doing lots of things, but I did a lot of energy work distantly just to kind of, in a way, not be in their way.
Mm-hmm.
Full on believer. His kidneys were shut down, and he was on 4 days of dialysis. He was at end-stage renal failure, and I was.
Was this caused by the accident?
Yes, yeah. So he broke his pelvis, he broke his leg, he lost all the blood in his body. He had 6 surgeries, and so it's a long story. So anyway, he had 6 surgeries.
I'm getting the signal to
Yes.
wrap up. I'm
Beautiful.
sorry.
No worries.
But
yeah.
for more information about Jill, Infinity Foundation, or Quest Talk Show, stay tuned to the credit at the end. Until next time, wish you good health, good fortune, and good spirits. I'm going to hear the end of that story.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So please finish.
For more information about this show, our guest, Infinity Foundation, or any of our other programs, please visit our website, infinityfoundation.org or call us at 847